Greetings, everybody. Hello and welcome. My name is Justin. I am the community manager for War of the Visions, Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. I apologize about the music. I just put the music into the streaming software and I forgot to click repeat, so that's what happened there. I apologize. Anyway, I am joined here by three wonderful people in the War of the Visions community. First up, we have Auronn Jay. Hello.
Hello. How's it going, everybody?
How's it going? How's it going? Next up, we have DegenTP. Hello. And then finally, we have ReadyPlayerWill. Hi.
Evening, everybody. Welcome to the stream.
So I had little intros that I was going to say for each one of you, and I totally messed it up. So I'm sorry.
That's quite okay. I think everyone hopefully has seen us once or twice around. And
yep.
yeah. Those that haven't, will get to know us real quickly here.
Yeah, so we're going to do like a little bit of an interview with all three of you here really soon, so people can just sort of get to know you quickly. I think for the most part, people are familiar with you, so it'll just be a quick, brief one. But yeah, so this is actually our 16th Justin in Friends stream here today. It's been pretty amazing. When I think back on it, I think our first one was in about June or July of 2021.
Who was your guest on that stream?
It was Mr. DegenTP here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so all right.
Indeed.
Full circle. Welcome.
I think he's been on another one. Well, he was definitely on one with
You've done
This is like my fourth one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was on one with Dejin once too, besides this one.
This one last year. And then there was one with Cabbage, like, for one of the Trials of Reckoning.
Yeah, that was during the Game Awards, so that one, yeah. Anyway.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. Anyway, so for the second anniversary, we had 2 people on. For the third anniversary, we have 3 people on. So I guess maybe next year we're going to have 4 people on. We're going to have a fiver for the stream. That'll be interesting. But anyway, a couple things that I wanted to get to. First up, I hope you all are doing really well out there. You can see our wonderful guests' links in the Twitch chat, so you can go ahead and smash those buttons. Give a like, give a follow, give a sub, give a prime sub, give, anything that you can. That would be great. But yes, so if you guys read the in-game news, you would see that there was some rewards that we could get for the stream. So let me pull that up. These are the rewards that we can get. We've got 30 Gil Snappers XL. Always wonderful to have Gil. Story skip tickets times 100 and event skip tickets times 100. Which is also very useful, especially during this week when there's a lot of things that are times 3.
Oh, yeah.
But how did I know that? Well, because here are the current events that we have going on in the game. These sort of started this week, so they're very relevant. But yes, so if you log in right now, there's the Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade collaboration that is going on. You can pick up Sephiroth and Yuffie. There's also this vision card here on the screen that you can pick up. Gears of a New Fate, which is kind of tailored towards Yuffie. Very good card, but you can pick that up for free by doing the quests, getting all the shards and stuff that you need. Other than that, there is some training challenge missions that you can do, the bingo board sort of thing, for her weapon, and some other rewards that you can see in the top right there. And then we have the Farpoint Archives drop triple up, item drop double up for a vision card, hard quest, and the daily quest, JP and experience item drop triple up campaign. Pretty awesome. You guys are probably going to need like Alcris statues and that sort of stuff for the new and the hot reincarnation system. So this is a week to farm those. Yep. So another thing that I wanted to point out here is you guys saw on the third broadcast, the third anniversary broadcast, that we have. Oh, actually, sorry, I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. We have a little bit of a roadmap here. If you were in the third anniversary live stream, you saw this already, so I just wanted to show it off pretty quickly since we're talking about events. We're in the blue one right there in the middle. So next week we're going to have selection quest item drop double up, and then another story item drop double up, and then the last week there you can pick up some really wonderful stuff. And if you are somebody that loves to dismantle trust stones, that is going to be running until mid-April as well. Currently live right now. Cool. Has Mysidia been on Justin and Friends? Yes, he has been.
And no, Zach, Justin is not intern.
I have been a time or two.
Well, he's currently lost. We're searching for him, or I'm searching for him. I don't know where to look.
He makes his way around other games and that sort of stuff. So I'm sure you guys have seen him around in the mobile game world.
He's laid off regularly, but he's just...
But yes.
Yeah.
So sorry to cut you off there, but we have the 2023 championship for War of the Visions, Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. So if you're watching right now, whip out your phone and scan the QR code so you can join the Discord. But yes, so we have a global 2023 FFBE War of the Visions FFBE PvP championship that's going to be held over 8 months. And the first tournament, or the first tournament, I guess, is going to be next month. The first cup is going to be next month. That is going to be an auto battle cup. You can currently sign up for it. So join the Discord server, get all the information that you need. Sign up for it. There's going to be every month there's going to be a new tournament or new cup. It's going to alternate between auto and manual battle. And then in December, we're going to have the finals for auto and the manual tournament. So it's going to be pretty great. You're going to see myself and Auronn Jay, I guess, every single month until the championship, doing some shoutcasting, running the streams and that sort of stuff. So if you're a PvP person, even if you're brand new to the game, you may as well jump in. You have nothing to lose.
Hey, you get a title if you make it in, even if you don't win.
That's true. There's also some other things that you get as well. So
also, we hit the milestone for 3 UR antlers from people joining that Discord.
Yep.
So, and it says I'm on the FFBE War of the Visions official Twitter page right now. So I didn't want to say this if it was like, if I was just making it up. But it does say new milestones are being considered.
Ooh.
So, more UR antlers would be a wonderful new milestone prize, or 1,600 scrolls.
Definitely scrolls.
You got to use the correct names. So do you guys remember them? What are the
Visagenic antler.
Okay. And?
It's right in front of me. I'm reading it.
Okay, what's the scrolls?
Rainbow scrolls? Yeah. That's all
Yep.
Scrolls of the Vicissitude.
Yep, rainbow scroll.
Nope. All right, anyway, getting back into it here. This is the current roadmap for the tournament. So in red is the auto, in blue is the manual. May 20th is the day before my birthday. Just want everybody to know that. You don't have to give me gifts or anything, but yeah. And then the finals are December 9th and December 16th. So set the date. Be sure you're free and available when you sign up for these tournaments, because if you don't show up, you're going to be disqualified. You also get some shirts. Every participant gets some shirts. I think Auronn Jay has one. I don't have it next to me. Do you want to grab it real quick?
Yeah, I'll grab it. I got the shirt. I'll
Okay.
grab it. It's right here.
He's going to grab the shirt and show it off. We had it on the live stream, so here we go.
There it is.
fancy.
Yes.
Just hold it up like that for the rest of the stream. Just
Yeah, there you go. T-shirt.
Yeah, there you go.
Cam.
Yeah, perfect.
There you go.
All right, so I have one more slide here for the PvP tournament. And that's just talking about the Leonis Cup, which is going to be the very first tournament that we have showing up. And that's going to be 32 players. All the auto tournaments are going to be 32 players. And you can sign up until April 1st at 11:59 p.m. PST, which is about 1 a.m. PDT. But scan the QR code, join the Discord. We had some rewards for the Discord server, but yeah, like he said, we kind of smashed it. So yes. So please sign up for the tournament. If you don't make it into this one, you can sign up for the next one, and then sign up for the next one, and then sign up for the next one, and then hopefully you can get in. So yes, we had a New Year's PvP tournament for 2023. I think that was the name. And we had one for auto and one for manual. They were both pretty awesome. They went very smooth, and everything was pretty great. Some pretty awesome
And I have to say, as a viewer of those, it was so much fun to just watch and hang out for those. It was actually a really good time.
Nice. Yeah, it's a lot of work on the back end. There's a lot of people that you don't see that are doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes to make everything work. And some of them have to stay up very late into the morning. So thank you to everybody out there that is working on this.
Fab, if you're watching, I'm sorry, but thank you.
Is he watching?
And
I
all
don't
the
know if he's
people
watching
who
right now.
I doubt it. It's because right now it would be very late for him.
Yeah.
I remember there was it cut to a screen for like some of the JP support staff, and I expected like to see a webcam with like a person, and it was a table. It was a conference table of like 10 people.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh.
All hands on deck for that one.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so the PvP tournaments, they're awesome. They're a lot of fun, whether you're spectating or you're part of the tournament. So sign up. You can find the links in the chat. You can find the link with the QR code that I just showed. So rewind that or clip it. You can find the link in the About section for Twitch. You can find it on Twitter. You can find it on the in-game news, I think. So find it and click on it and join the Discord. Yes.
Highly recommended. Looking forward to it.
Indeed. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say for the PvP tournament. So just join it. That's the TLDR right there.
Yep.
Anyway, so for
Dejin and Will, are you guys going to play in the tournament, or try to play, or you just sign up?
I don't know. I really like watching them. I have a fun time just cheering people on and stuff. So I might just do that.
You know what? I hadn't considered it because I've mostly just kind of been hands off for many of these. But Justin made a pretty convincing pitch right there. I actually think I might. I legit think I actually might sign up.
All right.
Do it. The more the merrier.
Oh, yep.
She's in the game too. She came out about a year ago.
Yes. I didn't make the connection.
I didn't either.
Yeah, that's because you guys all call him something else, Mary Moore or whatever. I stick to official terms only. Also, I just want to say when we do like the updates videos and I'm like pronouncing stuff, there are people there that ensure that I pronounce things more or less correctly. So if you're wondering how to say somebody's name or whatever, Auronn Jay, it's Mediana, not Medina. Just want to
It's Medina.
Oh, I never knew that. Wait, that's actually a first for me. Mediana? Is that what was she Italian? I didn't realize this was.
I don't. Well, I don't know if Italy exists in Ardra. So...
Medina. I'm sorry. We repurposed her. It's global exclusive Medina.
Anyway,
I had no idea. Right.
Yeah, so check out the updates videos for official pronunciations on things like Scrolls of the Vicissitude. And you can hear me butcher a lot of Japanese names like Masamune, like I did on the... For anybody that's wondering, I had on the 3rd anniversary live stream, I had some feedback in my headset of me speaking. So I was kind of getting speech jammed for a bit of it. But I ended up working through it. But it's a very, if you guys have never had to listen to yourself while you're talking, it's very difficult.
Most definitely. Well, good. None of us have that problem tonight. So if we're talking weird, that's just who we are.
Yep.
Fair. I'm trying to see if there's other units whose names that we commonly use differently.
Oh man,
I'm sure there are. I just like off the top of my head, I can't think of any.
What about Rob?
Yeah, Rob is Rob. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just had to make sure on that one. It was a tricky one.
I mean, you never know.
Yeah.
How do they pronounce it's Dwayne? Also, I have a little funny story about Dwayne. So internally, when like I first heard about Dwayne, a lot of information that we get is obviously Japanese. So they were calling him Dean, and I had no idea who Dean was. I was like, who's Dean? Because apparently he was an FFBE. That's what they were saying, but I didn't know who Dean was. So found out later that it was actually Dwayne.
I can think of 3 names that I know I have differently and people others. I used to call her Starlight Elena, not Starlight Elena. I also used to call it Agrius Oaks, not Agrius Oaks. Okay. And then I know for a long time people were Lemur, not Lemure, not using the accent aigu or whatever you call it over the E. I know those are probably a couple that most people have.
Are there any others? I don't I can't think of any off the top of my head.
I mean, there's Ibarra, and like you could basically call anybody Ibarra.
What?
That
What do
works
you
for
mean?
all over the place.
Huh? I'm not sure what that means. What do you mean?
That's okay. That's a Friday Night Fight special right there. That's what I'm shoutcasting. I'll just start calling everyone Ibarra,
okay,
and
I
I
see what you
don't.
mean. All right.
Yeah.
The infamous Titus and Titus. I guess that.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
technically- yeah.
I actually know. I was told the official pronunciation of his name, but
And it is.
You
I'm
forgot,
not-
didn't you?
no, I did not. If you
Oh, well,
guys
then
can
say it.
check out the Final Fantasy X updates video for more information.
From 2 years ago.
It's Titus.
Titus.
Nope, it's not. Sorry, that's not how language works.
I don't know.
It's Titus.
Come on, he's a water character. Tides, get it?
Yes.
Titus makes total sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, guys, imagine for a second. Here's a story. I recently got in trouble at work because I'm not a very good grammar teacher. Imagine this.
Okay.
And yeah, I try to teach kids these rules about the English language, and then I'm like, yeah, here's a rule, but here's 50 words that break it. Just say whatever it is. And then I'm like, we're moving on to math. This sucks. Okay. So they came down on me pretty hard for that.
Mm.
Anyway, that's off topic. I apologize. Sorry, chat.
My mic is going lower. Oh, no.
Yes, it is. You sound very quiet.
Oh, I
Thank
sound
God.
quiet
I'm
on
kidding.
Zoom
That's-
also. All right. Well, you guys, can you please discuss the 3rd anniversary, Sephiroth, Final Fantasy VII, all that good stuff? I'm going to adjourn myself here very quickly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where do we start? I mean, there's
Who-
actually
okay.
Start with Sephiroth, because
Yeah,
I mean, I think that's what
obviously.
people want to hear about, probably, and that's the exciting thing as
Really?
far
I
as
thought
characters go.
I thought they'd be tired of him by seeing him in class match and
Well, then maybe
and
they want to
Guild
get
Wars and
maybe
the
they want to get
full
him over
screen.
with first then. So
Oh man, dude's a
So we'll ta-
monster. It's amazing.
Okay. Has anybody actually, hold on, reincarnated Sephiroth at all? Will, how many
I-
reincarnations
Yes.
do you have?
So I'm like roughly around 20. I do have someone in the guild that went up to 80 already with him.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've seen
Oh.
screenshots.
Yeah, I'm at 20 though personally. And I'm just doing that from a resource management perspective. I'm kind of feeling the waters,
Damn.
seeing how it works. Yeah.
I did around 15 myself, so I'm not that much farther behind you. So yeah, that was like an instant thing though. Like this is the fastest I've ever gotten a character to 120 and beyond, because he was one of the first people to go beyond. But yeah,
Yep.
it was
Yeah,
really
he was
fast.
he was my first 140.
Yep.
But I am hoarding my scrolls of vicissitude.
That one, yes.
See, I nailed it. All right, I can say that the rest of the stream if you guys want. I'm saving all my rainbow scrolls until I have I want to do it in one shot. Like I want my first UR unit. I want 1,600 of those things, and I just want to I want to max somebody. And I think my first one, I don't know who it's going to be yet because I can't speak to the future because the future is a
Right.
great mystery and we don't know what's coming.
No,
So,
no.
yeah, but Eileen will be 140'd at some point, and she will be. I will fully reincarnate her, so I can predict that.
To be fair, if you reincarnate someone max, like they do have an inherent advantage over many of the others that are not reincarnated. So there is a world where max reincarnating Eileen like actually would be better than like a other UR unit.
Yeah, because she'll play well. Like I don't know. I feel like Earth and Fire are about to have their time in the sun,
Mhm.
and I
Yeah.
think Fire. Like if I was trying to pivot back onto topic, Fire's day is kind of beginning. Like it's
Oh.
the sun was coming up with Pissarro and his vision card, and the sun is risen now.
Yep.
And then with Hio coming, we don't even know what
We don't
Hio
even know.
is.
Right.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
And there's obviously there's going to be other units that we know that are fire based, and
Yep.
there's going to be unique vision cards. Hio's going to get a vision card. I'd imagine job based, but still would likely be relevant to fire in some degree. And yeah,
Well,
there's
Don't
one.
forget about Dark Ifrit dropping. Like that's a
Yes,
big one for
huge.
fire right there.
Huge.
Yo, and I might change my plan. Like I'm 140ing Eileen and maxing her out. But if Hio is insane And I've been somebody and I just sit on all the scrolls, and he comes out, and I have 1600. Oh,
Yep.
Yeah.
that might be a big deal.
Why I've been going sort of slow with Sephiroth. Like I wanted to reincarnate him a bit, but I wasn't going fully all in until I see what the deal is with Hio, and then I'm gonna probably make a decision then.
Well, to be fair,
what
even
I'm
if you
gonna do.
reincarnate 15 to 20 times, like there's still enough stat upgrades there that it's
Yep.
it's still like the
Exactly.
value of trust stones. Essentially, it's
Mhm.
noticeable. Well, yeah, there's a great history of like FFBE units that came in and just did really well. Like now, some have kind of swung and missed, but look at like Elena, Elena. I know that's we're gonna. She's one of the first. They were feeling the waters. I
Yeah.
didn't really know what to do with her yet, but Elena, and then Esther is a great one, and Sylvie comes out and it's another great one, and you can only hope that Hio comes out and does the same. Dwayne obviously is in that
I actually
category.
played
Oh, yeah.
FFBE when Hio had his like
too.
initial release, and it was an amazing time. He was
Yeah.
so much fun, and he brought so much, and it was like game changer. So
Yep.
he could be something just as good or better here. Who knows?
Yeah, me and JB were fanboying pretty hard about that potential. But that's unrelated to the 3rd anniversary. That's obviously related to Fire, and we are
Yeah,
obviously
yeah.
very excited.
It's a big Fire week.
Well,
Yuffie
but
and Dark Ifrit.
Hio is related because they dropped that trailer kind of as like as part of the build up to the 3rd anniversary of the game.
They did.
So the timing was intentional there for sure.
That's a good point.
Mhm.
That's a good point. And there's a good timeline of things to look forward to. Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
my mic any better? That's what I
Yes.
would like to know.
Sounds good.
Okay. My cats, they kind of bite stuff and move stuff and eat stuff.
Oh yeah.
So
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Who'd you guys vote for in the popularity contest?
Renan.
Oh,
Renan?
good. I'm so happy you did.
Yeah.
I low-key
Why?
love him, but I can't use. So I'm like low-key a fan because I think he should be good, and just like for some reason I can't use him. He's just like not good. So I want to give him a second chance.
Yeah.
See if he can do
I like
something.
the look of him, and like I feel like a lot of the other characters are getting plenty of love, and I'm just like, you know what, Renan needs some extra love and some hype, so I've been just voting for Renan. The first 2 days
Yes.
I voted for Alaya, but then I was like, you know what, Alaya's gonna get 1 billion votes. I'm going for Renan now. Alaya doesn't need the help.
So I went Sadali. That's my choice.
Ah,
Yeah, I know he's still pretty strong, and I'll hope for like a tuxedo version of him, whatever.
They
whatever
could.
holiday they
I
pick.
feel like they could bear like the model for young Sottile is already in the game.
Yeah,
You just do young Sottile.
yeah, they absolutely could.
All right.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Everybody.
Oh, Justin.
you're super loud now.
Oh.
You're like you're in a megaphone.
Oh no.
This is now the and friends stream.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that better? No.
That's better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully that's better.
I think so.
I apologize. Looks like I'm
Good.
peaking a little bit on OBS.
You're a little bit louder than what you were in the beginning, but it's way better.
All right. I apologize. I pride myself on having as little technical difficulties as possible. So this is a setback. But that's okay.
No, we kept it going. We're good.
Yeah.
Keep moving. 3rd anniversary. Sephiroth, Yuffie, Final Fantasy VII. We're right in line.
Cool. So speaking of Final Fantasy VII, I wanted to actually, you know what? Something that we didn't do is I wanted you guys to give a little intro on who you are as people. So
Oh, okay.
let's just start off and go down the list here. So Auronn Jay, if you could let the people know what you do and who you are.
Like in life?
No, just, your channel.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Hello. I'm Auronn Jay. Thanks for hanging out. I make War of the Visions content. Sometimes I make content for other stuff, but right now it's pretty exclusively War of the Visions. Big Eileen fan. I call my community is known as the Church of Eileen, and she did have her moment. Everybody forgets, but there was a time in this game when the meta was Engelbert, Orlandu, Ayaka, and Ayaka didn't cast damage spells, so forget about that. And Eileen was unkillable with slashing and had elemental advantage over Orlandu, and she would take that team down, and I'm the only one who knew about it because I'm the only one who leveled her. And so that's how I built my YouTube channel right there. And she fell off very quickly. And since then, yeah, the end of that story. But yeah, hi.
Okay.
It's great to be here.
Thank you very much for joining.
Mhm.
And thank you for telling that story. And hopefully my mic is sounding a little bit better. It was peaking. This is the last time you're going to hear about my microphone, I promise. Anyway, so let's move on. Mr. DegenTP, the Orlando pole god himself here.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't going to talk about that, but you bring it up. No, but yep, I'm DegenTP. I do stream on Twitch almost daily. I stream War of the Visions every week. I've been streaming it since actually the first day Global came out, so I'm a day one streamer of the game. And I also do some YouTube content, not as much as these guys, but I do throw some stuff up there. And yeah, I just pretty much have fun with the game, and that's about it, I guess.
Cool.
I had a rough time pulling for Orlando, like Justin brought up. I still have some PTSD about that, but
that's okay. You're here. That's what's important.
Yeah.
You endured.
Thanks for inviting me.
Cool. So, Will, your turn.
Right on. Thank you. Well, if it makes you feel any better, Degen, Delita was mine that took
tactics.
And the return on investment there is, but hey, I always say, like, I always bring this up. I am like an OG. This is the PS1.
I still have my PS1 tactics as well.
Yep. Oh, there goes my 14 mess. Well, regardless, welcome everybody. ReadyPlayerWill. I make videos for YouTube primarily only. I do War of the Visions content only. I am a longtime Final Fantasy Brave EXVIUS fan ahead of time, though, and I do mostly focus on character reviews for now, but I also try to do a fair amount of content that is rather, let's say, statistical and analytical. That was really the primary motivator for me getting into the game, where it's obviously a really fun game, but it's obviously very complex as well with what you have to do with just the kind of the math and the logic behind some of the AI and auto. And my experience is learning. I wanted to be able to share that with the community because I figured the more that we all know about it, the better experience we have, the better we feel about things. And yeah, I've had a great experience with the game, working my way through. I was in Chocobo Force in the top 20s for a while, joined Lucavi, for a shout out to my Lucavi peeps, and then I have now for quite some time, and very happily, it's the best experience ever, been part of Visiport as well, and just been a monumentally amazing learning experience, and always really happy to be a part of these streams and connect with some of these great content creators, and Justin and the team here, and really appreciate being here. So thanks everybody.
Thank you. If that was a job interview, Will would get the job. You guys would not. I'm sorry. He kind of nailed it. I'm sorry.
I practiced that all day.
Ooh, cool. So yeah, next up on the docket here, I wanted to talk about the Transcendence, reincarnation, that sort of thing. I kind of have everything ready. Not really. I don't really know what I have ready. But I just wanted to reincarnate. I wanted to transcend Ramada and then reincarnate her a little bit on the stream. And then afterwards, we're going to do like a little PvP sort of thing. And then that's going to be the end of the stream. So let's just look at Ramada. We can talk about her a little bit. I'm going to switch over to my game. You guys can tell that I have a lot of Visior. So things have been going well for me. But I've got almost everything that I need or that I wanted from this. So Visior not spent is Visior not enjoyed.
Yeah, you can reset your Esper boards like a whole 3 times. This is great.
Yeah, that's true.
I think I have some
whatever it's called.
Morning Dew. What's it called?
I think that is it.
No.
Justin, we like to use the official words for it's amnesia dew.
Amnesia dew. Well, to be fair, I don't ever hear anybody ever say that ever. So.
Mountain Dew? I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
Nope. Anyway, I'm not sure what I'm looking at here. Oh yeah, Ramada. Not this one, but this one. So I have everything ready. So I'm just going to go through it. Also, I wanted to point out that I didn't know she had such high spirit. She has 24 spirit. That's pretty good. But let's go through it. So she gets initial AP up 20 and attack up 20%. That's pretty good. In Dread Spear Dive, I'm not sure what that is.
People know about Ramada. She has a really high base attack. Like for an MR unit, her base attack is very high. So that attack percent scale is nice for her.
Very nice. And the AP 20 is exceptionally good. That's also starting AP, meaning it's AP that you can use for your skills. which obviously goes a long way for being able to just use some of those abilities. It's a really good one.
I don't know how many scrolls I have, because you need some scrolls to reincarnate. Don't look at my account as any indication of anything. I don't want you guys doing like super FBI, CIA stuff here. So there's nothing to be found on my account. Anyway,
there's EO like level 140. Addison Ray's in there somewhere hanging out.
Anyway, so I kind of have a lot of stuff that I need here, so I kind of prepared for the water Alcris statues. So let's just see what we get. I'm going to level up until I get 3 stars, level 13. Not too bad. I'm going to use her in our PvP battle, so that's why I'm kind of doing this. And then we were just going to like talk about it a little bit.
And so the way this works too, if I don't mind, you enhance someone up until you get those 3 golden stars. Once you do, you can then reincarnate, which you can see on Justin's screen now. The reincarnation will essentially reset the stats back to 0. And so every time you reincarnate, you only need to get those 3 stars. You do not need to level them to level 20. That being said, if you don't level them to level 20, leave them incomplete, you actually won't get the full benefit of those Transcendence stats that we were just talking about. So once you do decide to stop, you're happy with where your stats kind of ended up, make sure you get them back up to level 140.
Ooh, level 8, not bad.
That is a good one.
Right. And that's obviously awesome because you don't use as many resources if you don't have to level it as many times.
Yeah.
I did Sephiroth twice. Well, I did him once yesterday and once today. Yesterday, I got 3 stars at level 5, and then today I did it again. I got 3 stars at level 6.
Wow.
Do you know something that this whole system has thrown a little... Okay, so is anybody out there, Dejin and Will, I bet you guys have this experience. Do you have like 6,000 rainbow ovalites?
Mm-hmm.
The things that you use to get more JP when you do a JP mission.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I have a lot.
Yeah,
I couldn't even tell you. I didn't even know.
Yeah, it's a massive number that I had. But reincarnating a unit, if you go deep in a reincarnation, like I've reincarnated Mont like 70 sometimes, I think that cost me like 800k JP.
It does. It's an insane amount. Yeah.
And so I was like, but the JP pool is very useful for this because I just throw 5 units into the thing and you can just go get all of that real quick.
Right.
Yep. I think the max a unit can have is 1 million JP, if I recall.
Oh wow.
I think it goes up to that.
I wonder if that's enough to like reincarnate max 1 million. It might not be. Like it takes that much. I'm not sure if 1 million is enough.
I can't remember what it is. Yeah, it's a lot though. But the keys have not that they're very handy now for this exact reason. I've never needed as much JP as I
right. But yeah, it's especially just as time goes on and more and more stuff starts getting transcended. JP is going to be a premium again. Well, it's just you're going to get to use those keys and those ovalites.
Right. Ovalites and
I don't
the accessories too that boost your JP. I know next year we're probably going to get Justin's headphones as the 4th anniversary item. That'll give us JP up.
We just got it. I have 2 pairs of those.
Dude,
what?
All right.
Mm-hmm. I have 2 of them.
You have 2. There's no way. That's impossible.
He's lying.
No, I got a 2nd pair. Hold on, I'm gonna go look.
I'll look.
Go
because
look.
I would definitely have it if I have it.
You don't have 2.
Here's got one.
Overwatcher's ear guards. Okay, there's one. I got one right there.
Yeah.
They were in my present box again.
Yeah,
so they're in your present box, but they don't dupe. They essentially say, "Oh, you already have it."
Okay. It says 1 per account.
Man, bro, I thought I was sitting here like with 2 headphones and 2 bow ties.
No. If you could have 2 bow ties, you'd break the game. That'd be
that's what I was gonna try to do cool things with that.
Nope.
I was gonna give Eileen 2 bow ties so her movement was 0, and then she could be slow and immobile, and it would be perfect.
She'd have 4 hate. Everyone would go back. She'd be the perfect tank.
Yeah,
stay on the back of the map and wait.
All right, so I'm gonna take her maybe up to 10 or so. So just keep going through this.
People in chat are saying it says limit 1, and all I'm thinking about is that meme of like, man, that would really mean something to me if I could read.
DW.
The Bart Simpson meme. You guys know what I'm talking about?
It's Arthur.
I do.
Oh
yeah, it's Arthur's sister. Yeah.
DW.
Yeah, that's it.
Somebody didn't grow up without cable.
Oh, I watched PBS as a kid. I got my, Sesame Street in. Oh man.
I
While
think
we
I'm
were
way
talking,
older than you guys.
Dejin, how old are you?
How old
If
do you
you don't
think I
mind.
am?
40.
That's
No, I'm not that old.
offensive.
So then I
No,
might
it's
be
not
old.
offensive.
No,
I
but you
might
said
be
you
the
were older
oldest.
than me, and I'm 38.
Oh,
Oh,
then we're
okay.
the same age because that's
Okay.
exactly how old I am. I thought you were like 32.
So I tried to give you a number that was older than me, but close.
Yeah,
Mm.
Okay.
I thought you were younger.
No.
Oh,
You got that
I'm
smooth skin.
Yes.
I use Gold Bond. I'm sure there's some else. Yeah, you know.
On your
you
face?
Put it on. No.
Oh.
But my arms, maybe you thought my arms had
Oh, I
smooth
see.
skin.
No, I've been getting ragged on this week being 35. I always love the anniversary because my birthday is the same week, so it was 2 days ago.
Nice.
Wait, so
So
when was your birthday? Is it coming up or was it last week?
what? March 28th. It was 2 days ago.
Oh. All right.
well, happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
Happy late
Thank
birthday.
you. I remember last year for the content creator stream, Nerd Night came back with like the balloon. You guys tried to sing happy
Yeah.
birthday for me. Yeah. Yep.
So everybody say happy birthday to Mr. Will in chat, please, if you could.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's
Guys,
interesting.
I just
think
won 20 Yuffie while we were talking. I got the last Mind Sphere I needed.
Oh,
wow.
Nice.
Yes.
Grats. I said I was going to go up to 10. All right, we're almost sort of there.
So, Dejin, this is what we were talking about earlier, where like there's a lot of animations going on here. Kind of, or was it Auronn? Who was it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is exactly it. Yeah.
We've been talking for like 5 or 6 minutes, and we're like just getting to level 2.
Well, I've been very distracted, to be fair.
That's
So it's this screen right here. Like this
Yes,
screen
soak it
just
in.
takes a while. If you have to do like 60 of these things. Yep.
All right, now the happy
There.
birthdays are flowing in.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think there's about a
Thanks.
30-second delay on chat or so.
Thank you, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Thank you, everybody. Really appreciate it.
You have to respond to each one.
Did you find me? Did you do anything extra fun for your birthday?
You know, not quite yet. Busy last weekend and fell on a Tuesday, so didn't go nuts. But I do have some plans with some friends and some family this weekend that make up for it. And I actually got surprised. People at work did some nice gestures, so I didn't expect that. So
Ooh.
As you get older, the birthdays kind of blend together. But it's always cool to see, appreciate people kind of.
Don't let that happen.
Oh yeah.
Don't let them blend together.
No, I know it's true. It's
All right, I think we're on the last one here. 10, okay, yes. I mean, I went to level 16 anyway. So I'm going to take her up to 140.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Not bad. Got a lot of HP and attack. That's pretty good. And
Yeah.
crit. There's some pretty good 3 stats there.
Yep.
Cool. Let's just check out her model real quick.
Yeah. Just people checking out the bravery. The 97 looks good. 52 faith looks good.
So my
We're
faith
happy.
is always between like 50 and like 54. It's kind of wherever my finger just ends up in the 50s. And I'm like, yeah, that's good. When I put him in the barracks.
Okay, Will, if you have 50 faith on a unit and a 97 faith unit casts full life on them,
Yep.
what is the % chance that full life lands?
Oh,
It's
know the
about
answer, but I don't
75%.
yeah.
Okay. So if you go 70 faith, that is the point where it is a guaranteed land or no?
I
It's
can
never
what is that the
guaranteed.
break-even point? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't think it's guaranteed, but it's just
Ever.
much higher.
Right at 97 faith to 97 faith, I think it's like 99%. Something.
Yeah, I was like, I'm
97%.
pretty
It's
sure it was like you could get to almost like you'd have to be monstrously unlucky at some point.
Right.
Yeah, so when Una came out, there was actually a lot of people that were running 70 faith on every unit.
right.
Yes.
To ensure the full
Yep.
life every time.
Yeah.
That's what I was basing. That's what like I remembered. Yeah. My team right now has Sylvie and Sephiroth in it, and I will play like 15 arena fights at home, and she'll land full life on him over and over again, and then I'll stream it, and there'll be 3 fights in a row where he resists full life. It just doesn't land on him, and I'm like, well. And it's always that Sylvie could have like the enemy Sephiroth is staying there at 10 HP and she could just kill him, but she's instead like, no, I'm gonna go raise other Sephiroth so he could kill him, and then it misses, and I just switched her to Blade Soul sub, and I was like, just kill people. So
yeah, she's a supportive friend. She wants to give him the credit. You know?
Oh, she does. Just like Sylvie's one of those units, like her AI, because we're getting when Hyo comes out, Sylvie's gonna be in that. She's in that like chunk of global units, right?
Yep.
And so, man, her AI. If you wanna experience AI tweaking, that unit. She is strong, but if you mess up her AI, she's worthless.
Yeah. You basically have to step on like a whole bunch of things to make it work the way we've seemed to have optimized it. I'm sure as time goes on, we'll find other ways to optimize it. But in the meantime, yes, we've been opting for the bloodthirsty Sylvie that helps out her friends once in a while.
Yeah, well, you leave her limit break on; it's pretty good.
Right, that's all you need. It's the shield.
Yeah,
that's why I love Mastery now, because you get shields on demand. I don't even need to wait for the limit break. Just bam, hey, it's really powerful. But then again, here comes Sephiroth, and break barrier AOE. Just goodbye. Nice try.
Oh, you have re-raising a barrier and courage? No, you don't.
See ya.
Add me. I've got some friend slots. But only 7 people can add me, so figure it out amongst yourselves and then send me the request. I kind of feel bad because whenever I put my friend code up, I get like 50 people, and then I just kind of pick randomly. I usually pick like the lower ranked people, and then the rest of them are on my notification until it just like at some point it just removes them.
Yeah, after a few days, they just get...
Where'd that screen go?
So,
I am going to add you.
Oh, you're not my friend? It's kind of funny because like over the months, like it seems like all of the like content creators and people that appear on Justin and Friends get like slowly added to my friends list. So I have Auronn Jay, and then Dejin, and now I'm gonna have Will, and I have Odaiba and Mysidia. And...
It's sent.
Okay, let's take a look.
So I made a video about the like a new player video. And it talked about the friend, invite your friend and you get Visior thing. And I used somebody from chat's invite code as the example. And the next day, that person sent me a message on Discord that was like, thanks for the 5,000 Visior. Because I maxed out on people adding me because they saw it in the video. I was like, you're welcome, dude.
Awesome.
But that's a great campaign right there, because that's a lot. If you're a new player, that is a lot of Viz.
Yeah.
That's like a pity a unit level of Visior.
Look, I just want to say, if you use somebody's referral code, do your guild battles. That's all I'm going to say.
Give them 100 more Viz.
Yeah.
Indeed. All right,
join a guild. Join a Discord guild. The best advice I can give new players.
Yes, that is definitely true. Okay, so before we get to the PvP match, because it is the 3rd anniversary, I wanted to talk about like your memories over the last year or so. So I put together a list for you guys just as a reference. I don't know how good or accurate that list is. It was kind of off the top of my head, and I was looking at a couple websites, that sort of stuff. So I think that's a good place to start. So do you guys have like a standout either update or collaboration or a unit or something else over the last year that stands out to you?
I do.
Okay.
Big thing here, and it's kind of like 2 things kind of happened at the same time. This was during the 2.5-year anniversary of Final Fantasy 13 was up, lightning and snow and all them, and there was a Trial of Reckoning going on. And at the same time, one of the best features that they've ever added came out, which was the background farming. So background farming was huge, and it caused my guild, well, it didn't cause, but like it really helped us in getting first place. So we got first place in this trial, which was like such an amazing thing. We had first place in total score and second place in total high score. So we were up there on both. And it was just super cool, and it was very memorable for me. It was like super hype with the guild and, everyone playing together and like cheering it on and everything. So that was definitely my biggest like memory and moment of this past year.
I love it.
I think for us, it's a very similar memory, but it would have been 2 guild raids ago. we finally got first place in guild raids, and we had to
Nice.
become like the admins of my guild, which I like. My only job as a guild admin is like, hey, it's my guild, so do you guys want to join? And then we get a bunch of people applying, and so then I'm like, good, I'm done for 4 months, I don't have to do anything. But the other admins are like, I mean, we had like minimum scores you had to hit every day, and we were making guides for people and showing
Oh wow.
It's
Oh,
very
and we got
impressive.
first place, and we crushed it. Like, it wasn't close.
Yeah,
And
no,
we were
Yeah.
like, okay,
you
and that was cool.
we were the former ones. You guys are
Yeah.
hats off. It's exceptional what you guys did to coordinate what you've done.
And then we had and then we went back after that to like regular guild wars, and we were like, guys, just YOLO every day. Who cares? Like,
Yep.
that we tried really hard for 10 days. It's over. Like,
Yep.
so that's fun. And that's kind of like, in my mind, that is the best way. Yeah, Ashamon's hanging out in chat. So yeah, and he's one of the big parts of that. And that's my favorite thing. Sort of like all of my good memories about War of the Visions are you spend a lot of days in these kind of games where you just get online, do some fights, maybe I'll make a YouTube video, maybe not, and like just play the game a little bit. But then you go hard sometimes.
Yeah.
And because if you just keep up on those other days, then when you go hard, it's like, okay, this is why I farmed for like the last 3 months. Here we go. Boom. And that's cool because it's I don't know. That's it.
Absolutely.
The end.
Absolutely.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, I love it. No, I don't know if I have any specific, let's say, good memories. There's honestly a lot of good memories, quite frankly. But I do remember one of my favorite things was, let's say, 2-3 months ago, I was doing a video and I had that moment where we were talking about like elemental strengths. And sure, the elements always kind of go up and down and this and that. But I remember having this moment where I'm like, wow, the game is actually like genuinely really balanced right now. And they've done a really good job introducing some of the like global exclusive units to shake things up so that the game just felt very dynamic. And then obviously like you're getting all these great game modes and the collabs. And I know there's a couple here that are kind of off the cuff. I know Persona 5, I absolutely loved that one. The Dragon Quest one was obviously very well received. And a lot of those units, the Final Fantasy 13 collab had Final Fantasy 6, I could go on, had massive ramifications for like how good they were. Not every unit, but like enough units that, yeah, it was a really good feeling because for a long time things would get kind of stale or a character would come out and everyone kind of like laugh and say, oh, they're underwhelming, but they've been done well. Props. They've got this one done.
I agree. 'Cause like an underwhelming unit coming out is just like cool. The people who like them will use them, and everyone else won't. But okay, because people say this about Sephiroth right now. How many times have you guys heard this? Where they're like, "Man, everybody said he's supposed to be like super good, but he's not." And I'm like, no. He's not Starlight Elena on release.
Right.
And that's a good thing because we do not want Starlight Elena on release or Dwayne on release, where it was like, oh, you better be able to beat this or play it because that's the only two ways you can play at the end. Like,
yep.
And he's not that, which is he's still one of the strongest in the game. He's just not like,
right. There's counterplay.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Yep. And that's also reflective on the very the creativity they've gotten with some of the dual element espers that we've gotten. And not every job-based vision card, that's obviously new to this year as well, is a grand slam. A lot of them are very niche, but as time goes on, you are finding new applications for them and new synergies and characters working together that like the theory crafter part of my brain is very happy for this last year for what's been introduced.
Yep. That's the part that I like about I get that some people don't like the job-based vision cards as much because they're not as easy to use. It's not like, oh, make red team, put red vision card.
Exactly.
I like that though.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's some people like that.
I like being able to just look at a card and know exactly who can use it without having to like, I don't know.
Well, and I think
brain.
In game there needs to be a different visual. I agree. 10 billion%. Yeah.
Well, just vision card sorting in game. If there was a quality of life vision card sorting in, it is. I sit there like on streams and I'm like, scrolling. What am I looking for? Yeah. So that would be great. But like Yuffie's vision card, for example, the one that we just got for free.
Yep.
Yuffie,
excellent card.
Excellent card.
Yeah.
And it's usable by like so many people that can take advantage of that stat. And it makes building like trap teams on a defense in Guild Wars more viable because you can throw an Aerith out there in slot 1, but then back that up with like Earth Evade.
Right.
And some lightning units, some lightning team is going to just sucker right into that.
Totally. Yeah, people call it the Yuffie card. I almost want to call it the evasion card. Like it's way more than the Yuffie card. There's actually like a lot of elements where this is just a spectacular evasion card. That's an upgrade to using Shiva, just forcing the Shiva card in a subslot or something. And yeah.
Because the Shiva card is not a very good evasion card. It's just old. It's just very old.
Right. So when you can combine the extra effects of this card, and obviously most evasion units are physical oriented, not magic oriented. So Shiva, you have to have a magic unit, or you got to stuff someone a little bit. Yeah, this is way better.
Like Earth Evade, Pumpkin Spice Frederica. There's one. There's a new one. There's a global name. She can use it. Zazon can use it. Katone can use it. That's an Earth Evade team, and that's a card that could slot in for them. Lightning. I mean, I guess you could go Evasion Skahal. I mean, he does everything else.
No, I don't know if that's it. I know Water. They're not the best units, but Chunak and Farm are two candidates for Water. Definitely evade units.
Yep.
And then Light technically was what I know. Violet was one. Summer Kill can like low key do it. You'd be surprised.
Yeah, it's Violet, Kilfei, Sakura, Warrior Light, Ramza.
There's another name I mispronounced. I call her Kilf. It's a Kilfei apparently. Throw that one on the list.
It is Kilfei, yes.
Kilfei.
Yeah, thank you.
Also, about 90% of units are in the story, so you can hear somebody pronounce their name.
You can hear it out loud in the cutscenes.
Well, I guess I got outed that I don't listen to what the sound on.
That's okay, but
I actually do nowadays. Actually, wait. Oh, I'm sorry. Can I redo my thing for the best thing they've done in the last year?
No, that's not
the
possible.
Story. Oh, okay, never mind. The story is impeccable.
Yep.
So good. So like now I actually do like fully watch with the voice acting and the music. The ending to the arc was great. Obviously the lead up to Jaden and
No.
Is this spoilers?
Because we're on a Square Enix channel and there may be new players, I would say.
Correct. Yes,
no
I'm going to plead the fifth. No spoilers, but they've done a lot of things that have felt like there's been a lot of build up for. There's been a lot of lore involved. There's been a lot of like character growth and development. There's just a lot going on that I'm very happy with the storyline, way more than I ever had been with the game.
I would describe a lot of Chapter 1 as walking through the forest with your friends.
Absolutely.
And that goes away.
Yeah.
And it becomes like, it becomes very good. Yeah, I agree.
Chapter 2 is kind of the same.
It is.
It's Jaden running across the lake. And he's like, oh, and then Gurn's back is like, oh, and then everybody else is like, oh, hey, what's up?
But at least Chapter 2, I feel like there's lore related things on the line that it kind of like gives a little more purpose. I remember like reading Chapter 1 and just having like Camille going through the hallways of Elsorel for like 7 chapters. And
yep.
Come on.
It's like, meanwhile, Velo and friends in the forest.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. The impact was missing, but the Chapter 2, I felt like there was strategy and impact, like real things on the line. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So not to cut you guys off, you can keep talking. I just want to get into our PvP match here.
Yeah, it's my bedtime, Justin. Let's get to this PvP match.
Yes. So we had some rules here that we were trying to figure out. So it's 1 MR, that's 140 or lower. 1 MR or lower, that's 140. And then the other 2 are anybody we want. And then we auto formation the rest, right?
Yes.
Okay. So yes, we're going to have a couple PvP battles here. We can pick whatever units we want. One of the units has to be an MR or lower. That is reincarnated or transcended to 140. The other 2 units are anybody that you want. And then the formation is auto formation. Or the equipment and everything is auto formation. Yeah. You can pick your stat or your element or whatever you want. But you have to turn off... What do you have to turn off? Auto wall?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can't auto wall because it will replace your units and we'll all end up with like the same ones.
Okay, so I'm going to not tip my hand here, so don't look at the screen. I'm going to hide it.
Well, my team's already made anyways. I'm not going to be changing anything. So
while you're doing it, I'll tell a story. I was watching a long time ago, I was watching a Cabbage video and he was talking about some content that came out and how it was hard. And I was like, man, I don't know. I didn't really feel like it was that hard. And I feel like his account's pretty good. And I watched him make a team and he just hit auto. And I was like, yep, it's going to be tough. That's going to be a rough
Now they
fight
do
for
that.
you, bud.
Well, what's the infamous meme that he never raised the bravery on his units either?
Yes, he wouldn't raise the bravery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay. The
Bro,
barracks
like-
does it for him now, so no worries. there.
Yeah, the bear they fixed
All
that
right,
for
I'm
him.
just showed my team here really quickly. Earlier I said that it'll always give your unit their TMR, but in this case it did not. It gave Ramada Cecil's TMR. So
It did.
Interesting.
I think she has a
Maybe if
weapon
their TMR's
TMR,
a weapon. Yeah.
Oh,
but we'll see.
No, it should still equip it. Mine did. Interesting.
Well, we'll see. Prepare to lose. So let's go into the fight here. So who is battling who? Because we're gonna have two fights.
I'm not fighting Justin. He's using Halloween Little Leela, and I'm using Eileen, so I will not do that. to
I'll
myself.
fight. I'll fight Justin, and then
Okay.
we'll let the two heavy hitters fight each other.
Okay, that sounds good.
Sweet.
I don't know how to do this though, so you're gonna have to walk me through it. Like, how do I get into a match?
I went into the wrong thing here. So you go into match battle. You're gonna have to make the room and tell me the number, or
Okay.
I'll make the room and tell you the number, just because I don't want people joining it.
Okay.
So go in there and then go into friendly match, and then
Yep.
I'll
And then I
create the
just
room
hit
and tell
password
you.
entry.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm
this
just
is
gonna
real fun stuff.
randomly click a map. Whoa.
And yeah, that's fine. I don't know. I don't have any like map preferences or anything.
Yeah, I just randomly clicked one. Okay, I'm sending you the number right now
Where?
on Discord.
Okay.
We have to do this
Well,
for.
you want to
the,
go ahead and set up
PvP
our room
tournament.
so we're ready?
Yeah.
All right. I'll head in there. Do you want me to make the room?
Yeah. Go ahead. Because then you can
Okay.
pick the map randomly too.
All right.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Alrighty. So
The
let's jump on.
140 I'm taking in is one that probably many people have, and that is just Little Leela.
I think a lot of people were eager to 140 somebody, and that's who they had the materials for.
Yeah.
All right.
And then
Auronn Jay.
Yeah.
We need you. We need you.
What
bud.
do you need?
Oh, shoutcasting.
Oh, okay. I can shoutcast this. I'm watching the stream, or I'm watching the chat.
I would watch the stream.
Oh, here we go.
soon.
Okay, so Leela puts her. This is gonna be weird because they're like we're in different team Mars. But here we go. Okay, we got
And there's a lot of
Leela versus Leela, Laura, Ramada. So Leela. I don't know if Leela over here's on auto or not, or if Dejin needs to just move his people around. But they actually missed their turn completely. So
yeah.
how many Leelas does it take to screw in a light bulb? More than 3, because that light bulb has not turned on. Okay, I think auto was clicked. So there we go. Ramada now casting Holy Knight's Cheer. So auto raising her team's bravery. Very clever there by the auto formation. Get that bravery 297.
It gives attack.
Here's little Leela, the Halloween version, does about 4,000 damage to Ramada. Ramada is a pretty good anti-magic unit, but who knows what gear, vision cards, and espers she is wearing.
Yep.
It
She
might be Golem. Okay, she does catch a heal, though, from Little Leela, the Halloween version. Now, Little Leela, the UR version, puts a buff on Little Leela, the SR version. And Laura Croft pulls out her guns and buffs
It's
the
Lara
attack of
Croft.
Laura Croft gets a cup of tea out, moves to America, renames herself Laura, and buffs Little Leela, who then heals Ramada. Okay, now here comes Ramada, 66 AP, but she's still not in range to do anything. Debuffs her hate, but charges forward. Little Leela UR says delightful destruction. That's a 99.9% damage. And now Little Leela SR finishes off Ramada, and Justin's favorite unit is down. Dejin's favorite unit is still alive times 3. Okay.
Not my favorite unit.
Okay, Full Moon Style comes out from Leela. She debuffs her own defense, but does a little bit more damage. Leela moves in. Wind Axiom on Leela. Does about 1,000. That's not very much. Little Leela, the SR, pretty effective tank, especially at 140. Catches an agility buff from Little Leela the Bold. Then Little Leela the Scary moves into range. Not quite, and does nothing.
I think I have her
Laura pulls
heels
out
off.
Oh, heels are turned off. Okay.
Yeah.
Laura pulls out the guns, gets a couple shots off. Leela moves in. Oh, big AoE right there. That is the triple kill against an Earth team, but actually does not kill any of the Leelas. Taunting spell comes out. A very clever move right there to taunt the enemy and move directly back next to your teammates.
Never mind. I don't ever heals off.
Drawing in the aggro. Okay. Leela moves up. Delightful Destruction takes out Justin's Leela. Now it's Laura versus 3. She's going to go with the limit break. It's not going to do very
Looks
much
like a lot of
based on
damage.
that first number.
Wow.
Yeah, it's about 1,400. She drops her aggro, but she's the only one left alive. So, Wind Axiom comes out, 5,500. Laura goes down, and DegenTP, the meta abuser from the first ever on-stream
Auto.
PvP, he takes down Diggs with the Orlando.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, remember that?
It was Kane, Agrius, Little Leela.
Halloween Leela, yeah.
So I use Leela there too. Maybe she is my favorite unit.
Oh, man.
How many times have you reincarnated SR Leela?
I want to say 17 times, but I can check right now to verify that.
That's okay. Can you guys give me your number so I can spectate, please?
Yep, I'm going to put it in chat.
Oh, 21 times, actually. I've done 21. I must have done some that I forgot about.
So I know it auto-filled our team, right? You and I had auto-filled very similarly for vision cards. And I think it auto-filled very similar for much of the equipment. We are both running Earth, which I thought was super interesting.
Yeah.
Mont is our choice.
Notice that both of our units have a very similar waistline.
Oh, yeah. That's both wearing purple.
Yes.
Yep.
Mm.
This is nice. True mirror matchup. So
now, I did not do initial placement. Did you do initial placement?
I did not, and I don't know what ship deck is. I've never seen this map.
No one plays this map, so that's why I picked it. Because
I love it.
Yeah. I think, is this from the story where, like, Moore was hanging out? Okay.
The boat even looks purple to match you guys.
Right?
Mhm.
Do you want me
In
to
that
get
picture.
ready? Are we good to go?
Yeah, go ahead, ready up. Let's do it.
All right, ready up.
Now, I don't want to shoutcast this one. So, can Dejin or Justin shoutcast this one? Since I would be, or should I do it?
Yeah, I think you have to do it.
Yeah,
Okay,
you have
all
to.
right.
I'm sorry, that's the rule.
That's my job.
It's like when you're a doctor on a plane, like it's your Hippocratic oath here.
Oh, okay, fair. Okay, so we've got Eileen Mont, Queen Macherie versus Moraga Velis. Ooh, Velis is going to be tough. Mont. Now, Will, who's your one? My 140 here is Mont.
Mine as well.
Okay. I guess it has to be, right? Because, like, if Velis had his 140, that would be some power right there.
Right,
That would be some power. All right. So Mont's going to go. Okay, Mont's got his agility buff. That's his own TMR coming out right there. Eileen finally gets to take a turn and now, buffs her own TMR. So Machine Killer.
Oh,
Unfortunately, Will is not running any machines on his team.
Velis
That's
is a
unlucky. Velis is a machine. Sure. Okay. So Moraga, he buffs and moves forward. I do remember playing this map in like, it was either Arena or Guild Wars for a little bit.
I do remember this. Yes. Yeah.
I just haven't seen it in a long time. Okay.
This was Guild Wars. It was limited. I remember running Halloween Ryu.
Now, here we go. The hero of the story, Eileen, moves forward, piercing impulse, 1,700 damage.
Woo!
I believe she is wearing like Bahamut as an Esper or something, so her damage is going to be pretty low. There's another agility buff for Moraga. He goes Ruinous Axe. Ooh, 3,700. That hit a little bit hard. Now it's Queen Macherie's turn. We get a heal coming out. We're going to try to go to turns on this map. Okay, Velis comes forward. He's not casting haste. I wonder if this Velis just has haste turned off. That's possible. Moraga gets to go again. This dude actually must be running an Esper he has resonance with. That barely seems fair. Vacuum Slash comes out, 1,700 damage. Eileen moves forward. Okay, Queen Macherie. Can she take out Moraga? Disparage. Yeah, Moraga gets his courage popped, but Velis is here. Velis probably going to do a little snow healing. Nope, he goes for the kill. Level 4 Blizzara, and Eileen goes down, the first victim of the day. Mont moves in, stone throw on Mont, and Mont throws a rock at Mont. Now Mont will counterattack by taunting blading, and Moraga's down to 2v2. Mont and his wife versus Mont Velis. Okay, Queen's Gambit comes out here from
this is not good. Yo, Mont's going to get destroyed.
How much damage?
Too much.
6,400. Mont, she said go get some eggs, and you went to Twin Peaks. That's not okay. All right, Taunting Blade comes out. It does a little hate up right there. Mont's trying to cover for Velas, but his wife is mad. She needed groceries. Stone Throw Mastery. He hits a rock thrown at him by his mirror matchup. And now here we go. It's Queen Macherie, height-based stone, Mont down. It's a 2v1, and it's Velas. Now, Velas can do the damage. Eternal Frost comes out. It's pretty big, but I don't know. Stone Throw, 1100. It only costs 5 AP, so we could throw a lot of rocks. Here comes Macherie. She's channeling a spell. It's Drain Strike, 4700. She's healing herself a little bit. And here it is, Snow Healing. Okay, now here's the part where we try to go to turns. Mont auto attack, 612. Okay, that auto attack did not work out well. Okay, here we go. Macherie goes Drain Strike again. She can heal herself too, so we got a lot of healing here. Speaking of healing, there we go, 3616. It's Monster. He has Killer Drain Blade, but he's going to summon. What Esper was he wearing? Golem.
Oh,
okay. That actually is
an actual Earth.
You know,
Actual.
I think he has resonance for that even.
So my Miraga got Golem, and Miraga is resoed with Golem.
There we go. So we both had Miraga. Yeah, we both. Well, my Mont was slot 2. But we both golemed.
Not to turn.
And then Queen Macherie gets the win.
How many turns were left?
There were 5 turns left.
5, yeah.
Okay. That was close.
That was not bad.
Auronn Jay, take friends off your list. I tried to request you. We're apparently not friends.
Okay, I will remove. I have somebody who hasn't played for like 18 days.
I think Degen's got you topped on that one.
Who you got, Dejin?
I have Clay, who's been offline for almost 600 days. I think he's like 2 days away from 600.
Oh, man. Sad.
He'll be back. I just know he's coming back.
He posted about this game.
He is a huge fan of this kind of thing, so I think he'll be back. I think he'll be back one of these days. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe not.
What does that mean?
I have a friend slot open.
Cool. I sent it in Discord.
And here on Justin and Friends, we make people make friends.
That's
right. We allow people to make friends and open up their friends list. But yeah, so that's kind of all we had today for the stream. I think Auronn Jay needs to go to bed, I guess.
Oh, yes.
So hopefully you can play the VOD tomorrow in your class.
I think at this point, no one in my class, they're all so young, they don't even know Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
It's very sad.
Well, there's going to be some big Final Fantasy stuff going on later this year, so maybe they'll learn.
Yes. Now, one of the kids had a Yu Yu Hakusho shirt on. I'm not trying to talk about different IP, but that was
somebody went into Hot Topic, I think. All right. Anyway.
Yeah, that's probably right. Yep.
Cool. So I'm just going to quickly recap here some of the things that we discussed on the stream. So I don't want to show that. These are the rewards. I checked with Hiroki. We're going to get some producer's power here, and all of the rewards are going to be available. I think the numbers added up pretty great. So we've got 30 Gale Snappers XL, 100 story skip tickets, and 100 event skip tickets, which you can technically exchange those into other ones now. So maybe not do that though.
Yes,
anyway,
do not change your event skip tickets into score skip tickets.
I think in Japan they only have one skip ticket. They don't have it separated. It used to be like that. I don't know if that still is. Anyway, so some of the current events, you guys. So check out Get Yuffie's card. You can get it for free by following the quest and all the shards as well. Check out. There's a lot of triple drops available in the Farplane right now, so you can go in there and get some triple drops. Pretty awesome. And then, of course, I need to give a shout out to the PvP tournament. So if you have your phone in your hand, which you probably do because you're playing War of the Visions, close it, open up your camera, scan the QR code, and join the PvP Discord server. Go into the PvP Discord server, smash the link to go to Battlefly so you can, or Battlefy, so you can sign up for the Leonis Cup, which is going to be starting here next month. So the signups are going to be available for the next few days. So please do that, sign up. If you're not able to get into this tournament, this cup, we're going to have another one in 2 months. That's going to be auto. Manual is going to be a month after this one. That was kind of confusing. But there's going to be tournaments every month is what I'm trying to say. So join, sign up. We've got the 2023 championship for War of the Visions, Final Fantasy Brave Exvius.
That's going to be a really hype stream. The
In December?
actual grand championship in December. Oh my gosh.
Yes, it's
And
gonna
hey,
be
yeah,
pretty
something to
awesome.
clear up. Like, there's been a lot of, this is a question I've gotten a lot. It's like, this is like the Asian region tournament coming up, but that just means that the time that it's played
Yeah.
is more convenient to people that live in that part of the world. You can sign up for any of them.
Yep.
Just the timing of like when it is during the day is just more convenient for them.
Yes.
And then that's what the region means. Yeah.
That's correct. So just keep in mind, you're able to sign up for the tournament. If you sign up for the tournament and it's at 4 a.m. and you're snoozing, you're going to get disqualified. And you're not going to have preferential seating in the next tournament as well. So if you sign up and you get selected for a tournament, call out from work, do whatever you need to do, and show up on time is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So it's especially true if you're trying to join a region. So we just had that question in chat and you just explained it. So even though it is Oceania and Asia, you can sign up for it. You just have to make sure that you show up on time. So no, chat's a little delayed, so maybe we covered that. But
Yeah, it's super delayed. So they'll hear it.
yeah, so somebody do a clip or something. All right, anyway. So yeah, I think that's going to cover it for me. Let me just double check, make sure I didn't miss anything. Nope, cool. So I'm going to allow our three guests here, our three honored guests, to do their own outro. So in the same order, we'll start with Auronn Jay, if you could please.
Okay. Guys, thanks for watching. Justin and I will be back for that first tournament that he mentioned. So you'll be seeing a lot of us together through 2023, and we're really excited for that. And yeah, this third anniversary has been going great. I've got both units so far. Still have to pull for Ifrit, but I'm recouping my Visior at the moment. So yeah, thanks for coming tonight, guys. I had fun, and there we go.
Cool. Mr. DegenTP, is that how you say that? You're up next.
Yes. Well, yeah, again, like what he said, thank you everybody for showing up. If you want to find more of me, you can find me at twitch.tv/DegenTP. I do stream on Twitch almost every day except for Mondays, and YouTube would be youtube.com/DegenTP. Same name over there. And, you know, all those other places. We got the whole community. And if you're a new player in this game, like one thing that I say you should definitely do is join a guild. For the love of God, there's so many new people out there that are not in a guild, and you will seriously enhance your game so much if you're just in a guild or in a community where you can like talk about the game and just, you know, discuss things, hype stuff up with each other, share things, and it really makes this game like so much better than other games that I've played just because of the community aspect to it.
Yep.
And it's just such a good thing. So just make sure you're doing that if you're any of those new people that might have just come in with this third anniversary.
And you get rewards.
That is all I have.
Viz,
Yeah, you do get tons of rewards too. Yeah,
guild
you get a lot
medals.
of.
Yep.
But even if for some reason you're not doing that, still join a guild. But you should do that anyways, because why wouldn't you?
Indeed.
But yeah, that's all I got. So thank you. And
Hey, before Will goes, Kiwi asked in chat, are the two people who won the New Year's tournaments qualified already for the December finals tournament, or were those a different thing?
That was a different thing. I'm pretty sure, right? I'm pretty sure that was a different thing. But
So Kiwi got to go win again.
I feel like they should have a title to
I-
defend
I'm
or
not-
something, you know? Like
they do have a title.
to defend though, like
Oh,
you know,
oh,
they
oh.
should be the reigning champion and they should be the one to the final boss.
Because I think we said that like the people who got placed into those first two tournaments would not be able to like would get like unpreferential treatment to joining the later ones. So if that's true, the winners, in my opinion, should be in the finals. But let's leave that. That's out of. I don't know.
Or maybe you guys could at least do like a grudge match thing where you have the winner of the current one face the previous winner just to see who the ultimate winner is or something
in the
like that. I don't know.
parking lot later.
But anyway, my advice, I think that's a good question. If anybody was in the New Year's PvP tournaments, that's sort of not part of the 2023 championship. So if you were in those are kind of separate. So, but as far as Kiwi's question go, that's a good question. I'm not actually sure. So Fab, if you're watching this VOD, just kidding. We'll find out by then. But anyway, Mr. ReadyPlayerWill, if you could please. You are up next.
Thank you. Well, I'm glad you gave me that 30 seconds because I had to think of my whole new outro because Dejin took exactly what I was going to say. Yes, to everyone, the best thing you can do is join a guild. There's obviously hundreds of them out there. It's the best thing you can do to enhance your game experience. It's the best thing to do social, to get to network. It brings the game alive. You'll learn a ton. And, you know, we were talking through the stream, like Auronn with what he does with guild raids and his, and what VIP does with, you know, competing for daily guild wars. Even if you don't think you're qualified for top 10 apps or top 25 or top whatever, do it. If you aren't in a guild already, or if you want to enhance your game experience, you know, we're going to see a lot of changes coming to the game with new characters, new mechanics. It's the best thing you can do to really get the most out of it. So highly encourage you. Just send an application, network in those Discords, and do what you can. And I promise you won't regret it. So that's it for me. I'm on YouTube. Feel free to check out the channel and appreciate the time tonight, everybody.
Cool. So yes, thank you very much to our 3 guests here. I appreciate you guys taking the time out of your busy lives to join us here on the stream. I appreciate all of you in YouTube land and Twitch land that showed up today for the stream. Don't forget, you will be able to collect your stream rewards presents a little bit later on, so be on the lookout for those. But yeah, that's going to do it for me. So check out the War of the Visions PvP Discord. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you all have a wonderful and a happy 3rd anniversary. And I will see you in the next one. So, as we say on the updates videos, without further ado, bye-bye.